Adam and I just moved into this house, and this is the first time that I've really had an opportunity to actually deep clean the bathroom. This is our master bathroom. It was remodeled by the previous owners, and honestly, it's probably one of the only rooms in the house that we won't end up remodeling ourselves. We'll probably keep it as is for the time being. It was a huge selling point for us to have the master bathroom already remodeled. Those floors are heated and it is absolutely wonderful. We moved from Arizona to Illinois, so it is going to be a pretty big change for the winter for us. So having those heated floors when you first step out of the shower in the morning or at night, it's going to be a really nice feature for us to have. So like I said, this is the first time that I have had an opportunity to deep clean this bathroom. We've been in the house for just over a week now, and all in all, it was relatively clean until you really closely started looking at things. The first thing here, this toilet, it looked pretty clean. Like if you just kind of take a glance at it, it looks relatively clean, but once you kind of got into the nitty-gritty of the cracks and all of that, it was pretty gross, and it was pretty clear that it had not had a good deep clean in a while. So I went in with some Clorox wipes, and I really tried my best to just deep clean this toilet. So I wiped down all around it, and you'll see me flip up the little tabs that hold down the toilet seat cover. I didn't zoom in on those because honestly, it was way grosser than I had originally anticipated it being. When I flipped those up, you'll kind of see a little bit in the video here. It was green. It was so gross. Honestly, I wish I had had gloves on for this, but I used a ton of Clorox wipes. Here I am flipping those up. Like I said, it was green around those. I don't know how long it takes for stuff to go green like that, but it was disgusting. But it is all nice and clean now. So if you don't know that those little things flip up, they do flip up, and you should clean them regularly so that you don't get green buildup, and so that it is not gross for you. Kind of showing it off right there, but make sure you take a look at that on your toilet. If you, like I said, didn't know that those flip up, it likely is time for you to try and flip those up and clean them off yourselves. So this is the first time I'm using this toilet brush. Just got it. Actually, my mom is here visiting us while we move in, helping us out with certain things, and she bought it for me. So I'm actually not quite sure where she got it from. Probably Target or Myers, or as we like to call it, Mejors, from the way it's spelled, which is kind of like a Walmart-ish type thing here, but very much nicer. And I wanted to remove that little label, and it was having trouble peeling off itself. So what I do is I use a little bit of orange essential oil. I drizzle it on there, and it does make the peeling process a little bit easier. Sometimes you need to use a little bit more It did take me a little bit longer, so I did it mostly off camera, but as you can see, the orange essential oil gets all of that adhesive off of there. So now I have a nice clean one. Now I am moving over to my beautiful new shower. One thing that I do wish that this bathroom had that it doesn't have is a soaking tub. So if we ever do remodel this bathroom, which I'm sure will happen in like 5 or more years, I would love to find a way to put a soaking tub in here. Currently in the bathroom, our master closet is also in here, so that's taking up some space, but our master bedroom is huge, way bigger than the master bedroom that we had back in Arizona. So might be able to steal some space there. Adam does tell me to calm down on my ideas a little bit because that is definitely something that is years and years out, but I would eventually love to put a soaking tub in here. For now, this beautiful shower will do. The shower head is a rain shower head. It is wonderful. So I am just cleaning down the inside of the shower, and with that I use the Method Daily Shower Cleaner from Target and the eucalyptus scent. And then I currently don't have any glass cleaner. I need to go pick some up. But I am just using the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner here in the apple cider scent. I love the fall scents so much. I was so happy when they came back out. And in fact, on our drive from Arizona to Illinois, because we drove our own Penske truck out here, I actually ordered some from Grove because I saw that they hit the Grove website, and they weren't due to arrive until probably like 4 or 5 days after we got here. Sure enough, our first trip over to Meyer's, I saw that they had a huge selection of Mrs. Meyer's. So I was kicking myself a little bit that I had already purchased them, but it is so nice to know that they get the seasonal scents at the Meyer's near us and that they get a huge stock of them in. So if I need to pick up more, I'll run over there and pick some up. But it wiped down the glass pretty good on the outside. On the inside, like I said, sprayed down with that Method Daily Shower Cleaner. And now I am just spraying down the inside of the shower so that I can get all of that residue off. This was the first time that I really, again, kind of cleaned the shower. I do still need to go in with a scrub brush and deep clean it more because I haven't had the chance to do that yet. But that will be for another video. So I'm just rinsing down everything that I sprayed inside the shower. And because I don't want to obviously get the bathroom all wet, I'm going to, you'll see me here in a moment, spray down the inside of the shower door with that Mrs. Meyer's. It doesn't remove all of the soap scum, so there was still some water stains on the door, but it looks 10 times better than it looked previously. Now that the shower is all clean, I'm going to spray down this window. Again, I don't have glass cleaner right now. Like I said, I need to go pick some up, so I'm just using the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray again here. Honestly, it didn't leave too bad of marks. It was relatively streak-free. I don't have my microfiber cleaning cloths unpacked yet, so I was just using my paper towels. I do typically prefer to clean with microfiber cloths, but I can't seem to find what box I packed them in. I guess that's a task for this weekend. This window, again, is one of those things where on first glance you look at it and you're like, it's not bad. And then you get close up and you're like, oh my God, when was the last time this windowsill was wiped down? So I had a fun time wiping that down. I guess I should have moved the camera over and zoomed in on that so you could really see how bad it was, because it's not picking it up really great from a distance here, but rest assured there was a nice thin layer of black dust there. This is the first time I've ever had flip down windows. These windows are so nice in this house. They were all replaced in 2017, so they are really nice energy efficient windows. It's one thing, again, we don't have to update, thank God, because that would be expensive. But But this is the first time I have these flip down windows, and I love it so that you can clean the outside of the window. I was telling that to my mom, and she was telling me a story about how my grandmother, when she was a kid, my mom was a kid, used to hang out the window of like their second story house and would like wipe down the windows while holding herself, like sitting on the ledge and holding herself up. My mom used to be like, Mom, you're gonna fall doing that. Of course, she was always like, I'm not gonna fall, I'm fine. She never fell. But yeah, I definitely am grateful I don't have to hang out the window here, because it is a pretty steep drop from our second story, and I am currently 5 months pregnant. I'd really prefer not falling out the window, so I love that these flip down so I can clean the outside of them really nice. We had just pretty much thrown up all of our bathroom goods on top of our bathroom vanity. So the first thing I wanted to do was just declutter it all. So no rhyme or reason to this. I just grabbed one of my organizational baskets and threw everything that we currently had on top of our bathroom sink area into this basket, and then put it off to the side so that I could wipe everything down. I wish that I had storage solutions filmed in this video for you, but honestly, having just moved in, I have no idea how I want to fully organize everything yet. I really need to take a step back and look at it. So for right now, things are just kind of neatly placed underneath the sink or in our drawers. I'll have an organizational video come up, so I'll film that when I eventually do figure out organization. But we have a nice like linen closet in the bathroom as well, so I'm storing some of like our excess toiletries there, like extra toilet paper. Of course, that's where all of our towels are. And then I do eventually put all of our first aid stuff up there. It is just in a moving box at the moment. I need to go get some other containers. I was hesitant to buy anything before we moved in because I wasn't sure of sizing, and I tried to reuse some of what we had from the apartment, but a lot of that obviously didn't fit. Drawers were different sizes there, so I have to make a trip out and figure out how I'm going to organize all of that. But I got everything moved off of here, and now I'm just starting with the mirror wipe down, again using the Mrs. Meyer's on this. It left a pretty streak-free clean. I do want to get some good glass cleaner so that I can get a fully streak-free clean, but not bad overall. I was pretty satisfied with it. Plus, that apple cider scent, it makes the whole room smell so good. So just wiping all of that down, and then I'll move over to wiping down the counters. When I'm cleaning, I tend to put on a show. Sometimes I'll put on another cleaning video to kind of keep me motivated, but this was later in the day, and if I'm being completely honest, I had already watched everyone that I typically follow on cleaning channels. So I do love watching those cleaning videos. If you have any recommendations, or if you have a cleaning page or anything like that, feel free to shoot me the link to a video, or tell me who to watch and subscribe to, because I'm always looking for new ones. But right now, I'm actually rewatching Sex and the City for probably the 8th time. So I have that going off on the side in my tablet. So if you see me look over that way, I'm laughing or looking at something that was said on the show. I know some people listen to music or podcasts. Sometimes I'll do that. I haven't found a podcast that I've been excited about recently, and I don't know, I was just really kind of feeling watching a TV show. I was kind of watching that while I was painting the other day, because we're painting the whole downstairs, and I keep going with it. I get into these kicks, these modes, where I like to watch all of one thing. And finally, just some restocking, getting out the items that we used back in the apartment. I don't like to have certain things sitting out on the counters, and the mouthwash bottle is one of them. So, a long time ago, I found this really cute bottle at TJ Maxx. And so that's where we do keep our mouthwash out on the counter. So just refilling that, putting it out. And then I did find our toothbrush holder when I was unpacking, so getting them out of our travel toothbrush holders and getting them in this cute little thing. There was tons and tons of toothpaste scum on the bottom, so I did use a Clorox wipe to get that all up and then rinsed it out nice. And for the final step, just giving the bathroom floor a little vacuum and then mop before finishing everything up and lighting my candle. I hope you enjoyed this quick little bathroom clean with me. Now that we are here finally in our house in Illinois, I am just so happy that we have plenty of space to grow into and we don't feel like we're stepping on top of everything at all times like we did in our tiny apartment back in Arizona. So I'll be making plenty more of these. There'll be tons of content to come, from DIYs to remodels to cleaning videos. So I hope you give me a follow. I hope you come hang out with me. I'm not quite sure what the frequency in which I'll post videos is. I hope I can make it weekly, but I do work a full-time job as well. But I just really enjoy making my house into a home. So I hope you'll come along with me on this journey. And thank you so much for being here.